Welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Kraus. This is our YouTube exclusive trailer reaction. So if you like what you see here, be sure to like this video, comment below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. We post here 5 to 8 times a week on YouTube. We're very active here. You can find our podcast in audio format anywhere. iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, you know. So, Cash, what are we reacting to today?
Something that I'm kind of excited for. I like me some biopics,
As
like
do
real
I.
story. Today we're reacting to the new Clint Eastwood directed movie, Richard Jewell.
And if my understanding is Clint Eastwood actually is not in this one.
No,
He's not directing and performing.
because you would know because he only stars in things he directs.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the times he actually does.
I'm sure he could have put them as a side character in this, but he says no.
No, he goes, I'm good.
Top bill or nothing.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not gonna be a third cast.
Well, this movie has got a really fantastic cast in it.
It does.
Olivia Wilde, Paul Walter Hauser, John Hamm, Sam Rockwell, Kathy Bates. I mean,
Yeah, a lot.
And
if anyone,
to this one,
anyone probably older than us would probably recognize that name, Richard Jewell. But anyone our age would probably. I know about him a little bit. He was pretty famous.
yes,
I don't know how much story I can give, but he was wrongly. Well, it was a trial by media. It was a witch hunt. And we hear about witch hunts every day.
We hear about witch hunts all the
time. It's like we're in
in news.
1830 Salem because we're against witch
Salem
hunts.
witch
But this
trials.
was an actual witch hunt. It
was.
was one of those times that it's like they teach in journalist class. You know, they show you this case because everyone jumped on that Richard Jewell planted bombs. Because the whole thing is he was the one, he found bombs and he saved hundreds of lives.
Thousands of lives.
Thousands of
Because
lives,
this was
probably.
at the 1996 Olympic Games.
Yes, and that was when the Centennial bombings was happening. 4 other bombs did detonate, and only one person died. One guy died later on from a heart attack. I mean,
Understandable though. That's a very stressful
I
situation.
know, but that's
it's sad, but
it's a later kill for sure. but yeah, he saved lives, and they immediately jumped on him and accused him of setting the bombs.
yeah, and then kind of like being like a self hero.
Yeah,
like he was trying to just do it for publicity,
or even
which
the fact
is a
that
strange
maybe
thing to do for publicity. Oh, hey, I found this. After you said it there,
but you're gonna get famous if you did save people.
I guess so. That is true.
But it
You
blew
gotta
up
feel
in
like
his
a piece of-
face.
yeah, you got to be a real sociopath to do something like that.
He did.
With
But
that many
we have a
people.
lot of those.
Yeah, that's true. But Richard Jewell was not one of those people.
He was not. He actually became a cop later. But yeah, I'm excited to get in the story because the main part that I don't know a lot about is how the media first started getting that idea. Because it was one paper, and then the FBI. The FBI said he was the #1 suspect.
Wow.
Yeah, because John Hamm plays an FBI character that interviews him. But
And yeah, John Hamm is an FBI agent.
yeah,
I'm already like
he already
that.
looks
I
like
already
a fucking
like that.
cop. He looks
does.
like a G man for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to learn about that part of it to see.
Well, and also just to
how
get
they
the
jumped on it.
perspective of Richard Jewell. Like, man, imagine being in that scenario where you find a bomb, you're trying to do the right thing, and you're trying to, obviously you turn it in because what else do you do? And then everyone's accusing you and saying you're the one who did it.
Yeah,
That had to the amount of like stress this guy must have been.
well, the
under.
amount of going
been
from
astronomical.
that craziness of you thinking you saved everyone, and then that
Those same people accusing
realization
you.
once it starts turning, be like, what? Am I a suspect?
Yeah.
Like what? Hold up. Are you guys asking me? Like because that's what it looks like happens. Is it's just like out of nowhere, and they're like, where were you? Where were you during that and whatnot? It's just. Later on, it was a white supremacist that was planting bombs everywhere. Fucking, I think Eric Rudolph was his name, but that guy was a fucking psychopath.
A real psycho. If you do something like that, man, you're
At the Olympics, also, where you're just trying to. That's just body count.
Yep.
You're
just trying to
get
inflict the most damage as possible. It's evil,
and that's
man.
the
It's
worst.
evil.
That is honestly, yeah. Doesn't matter who it happens to, as long as it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, they finally fucking caught that guy. I think they caught that guy after like years or something.
God, imagine he was out there just doing God knows what.
Because
I mean,
wasn't-
he could have planned another attack.
It wasn't until 2006 the governor of Georgia came out and said that not Eric Rudolph, the guy playing a bomb, but Richard Jewell was a hero. It wasn't until 2006.
That's so sad. That's 10 years later, man.
10 years later.
10 years for your name to be exonerated. And you know what always sucks about exonerations? Your accuser will always be front page, but your exoneration will be on page 9.
Oh yeah.
Because people don't give a shit about exonerations. They only care about attacking someone if they think they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
That's so sad. It's so messed up.
It's
but
crazy.
I'm glad that they're bringing, even if this is almost 25 years later, I'm glad they're bringing to light this story so that history will remember Richard Jewell not as a bad guy, but actually as a hero who discovered the bomb. So at least we have that.
Oh, absolutely. And probably the craziest thing is this is going to be the breakout role for fucking Paul Walter Hauser.
Dude, incredible. We've seen him.
We were talking about a little bit, but I could not believe of all the fucking actors in the world.
I'd rather not answer that.
Of all the what?
Of all the actors in the world to get a leading
lead
role.
role?
Because I mean the guy is great. And,
He's great.
But I always thought he was gonna always play one kind of guy. That idiot moron that thinks he knows his character in fucking
Black Klansman's hilarious.
and his character in I, Tonya though.
And I, Tonya's great too. Both of them are awesome.
Because remember
both.
he in I, Tonya he thinks he works for the FBI.
He
That
does.
guy really thought. I mean he was lying. He knew he was lying, but he was telling everyone.
Well, yeah, but when you're a pathological liar like that, you start to believe your own lies.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But his
Because
character
they just lie so much.
funny,
It is hilarious.
when he
yeah.
starts realizing that they know immediately that he was the one that fucking piped what's her name. I mean, it's hilarious. But I can't believe it, man. This is that's insane. What a step up. 2 movies that you do small roles and immediately get this. But of course, he does look like Richard Jewell quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's going to be his breakout role too.
He's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
we've
I
seen
think
that
it
he's
is gonna be.
talented, so I'm very excited to jump into this.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get a new tape going. All right, Richard, here's what we're going to do.
We need a voice exemplar.
I want you to say into this phone, there's a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
Richard, you're a national hero now.
Thank you, sir. But I was just doing my job.
You always look at the guy who found the bomb, just like you always look at the guy who found the body.
Jewell fits the profile of the lone bomber.
A frustrated white man who is a police wannabe who seeks to become a hero.
We're running it.
You're a suspect.
You don't talk. I talk. Say it.
I don't talk.
This might be the only way to clear your name. I want you to say there's a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
Stop trying to be their best friend.
I was raised to respect authority.
Authorities are looking to eat you alive.
There's a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
I'm sorry, what?
His accusers are 2 of the most powerful forces in the world: the United States government and the media.
I do want to help y'all. I'm law enforcement, too. There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
Did he do it?
Richard Jewell is an innocent man. He's a hero.
There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
One more time, just a little louder.
I report the facts.
You've ruined this man's life.
There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
Do a couple in a row.
My son saved people's lives.
There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
You set that bomb.
There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
I don't know how to protect you.
I think your client is guilty as hell.
They want to fry you.
You ready to start fighting back?
That was fucking crazy.
I love that at the very end. The world will know his name and the truth.
That kind of gave me chills.
It gave me chills, actually, no joke, for real.
That is just
That's a crazy
wild
story,
man. That is just as wild. I mean, that's as like, it seems like it was built for a movie.
Yes.
Like, I mean,
Like it would be a script about
yeah,
someone
exactly.
who
A
tries
script
to do
that
the
you
right
wouldn't
thing.
believe in real life.
And it was a true event too. That's the craziest thing about it.
That is wild, man, and it's such a very, very interesting and wild time for America with the internet and media. It became such a wide thing. You know, you couldn't. Instead of getting your news from newspapers and news outlets, you can get it from anywhere.
Yeah, nowadays. But not
So it's
back then.
crazy. Well, it was 1996.
Yeah.
It was right at the beginning of that. So
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
but no one was going on Windows 95 to look at their news updates.
I mean, but you could still get emails and stuff. You could get. I mean, people could still send you this stuff. Like they couldn't send it anywhere else. You had to get on the phone and be like, you got to check out the news.
Yeah.
People could still send you it, but it's a crazy story.
It really is. I'm excited for this. This comes out December 13th.
Yeah.
So right before, and I'm not saying that this is going to be in contention. I'm just saying that it is coming out right before the end of the year for the cutoff date for Oscar nominations, if this were to get nominated for anything. So
I hope he gets nominated.
wouldn't that be awesome?
I hope he gets
like his
nominated.
third role, like a significant role where we really know him, and then boom, he's Oscar nominated.
And I
That'd
hope
be
he does.
awesome.
How he gets up there and he thanks the real guy, Richard Jewell, and I hope he brings Richard Jewell. Because I mean, of course, Richard Jewell, unfortunate circumstance, but it did not look very good for him. It did not.
No,
like
not at
everything
all.
was stacked up against him. It did not. Everyone thought he was just one of those guys. You know, everyone knows those guys who just want to be cop just so they can wear the badge and whatever, just beat up on people or whatever. And that's what they all spun it as. Brutal. Looks good though.
It does. It looks awesome.
Clint Eastwood, man. When
Still doing it at 90 years
when he's
old.
not yelling at empty chairs on stage for God knows what reason, he's actually making halfway decent movies.
is.
You gotta respect him.
You got
that balance of crazy
It
and
is.
talent. You gotta
You just
toe
got to
the
balance
line.
it. You got to find that fine line. you
Either
know?
way, yeah. Because if you slip on either one, it's trouble, brother. It is trouble. But that looks good.
It does.
Kathy Bates crying in anything.
I love Kathy Bates. One of
gonna
my
hit me
favorite
right
of all
here.
time.
It's gonna
I
hit
love
me
her.
right here.
Love her to death. You know that.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she is. So that's our trailer reaction to Richard Jewell, the first trailer of this, directed by Clint Eastwood. If you guys like what you saw here, be sure to like this video. Comment below. Are you excited about this movie coming towards the end of the year? Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification. You guys can find our full audio podcast where we do movie reviews, movie news, and TV Tuesdays, where we take a show throughout the month, watch it, and then do hour-long podcasts on it. We get into depth reviews. You guys can check that out on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Just type in Have You Seen It? SCENE, and we should be the first ones to pop up. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Kraus, and until next time.
Adios.